And the points off turnovers is huge. They're plus 14 in a game. They're up 19.
You see our one-on-one update. Charles Mann with as many points as turnovers, and that might sum up the Georgia frustrations in one line. Three-pointer, 7 of 13. Now they've missed 5 in a row from three-point line. That's Mann there. Kenny Gaines. Georgia coming back with a starting 5. Gaines on the handoff. And there's Kaiser with the rejection, his third block. He only played 5 minutes because of foul trouble. Shot clock not resetting, and the dunk is missed. Oh, that's as good an opportunity as Marcus Thornton's ever going to get. Hamilton, and a hand on the ball. There's a foul. I don't know who it's going to be on. It may not be on Williams, who had the block.
Kaiser set much of the first half with foul trouble, but the minutes he's been in, Dave, he's been a rim protector, and he's hit 3 now going the other direction.
Alex Hamilton, the third of the line, was 7. 72% free-point shooter. He's the third team All-Conference USA, and also named the All-Conference Tournament team. He's the only one of the Bulldogs to start all games in the regular season. This season, period. Started all 35, now 36. As Louisiana Tech trying to get to 29 wins on the year.
Well, Georgia needs to look to attack this press to score. Selling one out of bounds is not the way to do it.
You know, that picture of Mark Fox could have been taken an hour ago because he's looked exactly like that since this game has tipped off.
Well, part of the frustration as a coach, Dave, is that 2 of the guys making those mistakes are your 2 leading scorers and best players, and they're sophomores that have played a ton of games as freshmen and sophomores. You expect better from your experienced guys.
Talking about Charles Mann and Kenny Gaines, they were yanked out of the game in the first 3 minutes when things weren't going well for Georgia. There's a steal by Gaines. Georgia goes the other way. Morris has shown some good handles today. Underneath. Drop step, Thornton, no good. Put back, no good. Another good opportunity for Georgia. Doesn't go. Hamilton, alley-oop. Good job protecting the rim by Mann that time. And we have 3 bodies on the floor, whistle and a foul.
Georgia's gotten about as good a look as you're going to get the first 2 possessions. 2 dunk attempts, and it's come away empty. Need those to go down in a game down 21 when you're trying to make a comeback.
Jaron Johnson with his first foul, a senior from Tyler, Texas. And a little bump that time, and that's going to be on Kenneth Smith. That'll be his second. He thought it should be on Gaines, but that is a perfect example of the way this game has been called in this season. And Gaines will check out. Frazier comes back in.
But I like the aggressiveness by Kenny Gaines. Put it on La Tech to have to play aggressively and do it without fouling. See if you can't get to the foul line and get some easy baskets, get your defense set.
Well, Smith is the principal ball handler for Louisiana Tech. If you get him in foul trouble, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Morris on the drive. And finally a putback tipped in by Marcus Thornton.
Dude, that's the 3rd time we've seen Morris take the ball from the right wing with a strong left hand and get all the way to the basket. Looks like a good option for the Bulldogs.
4 for Thornton. Back to 19 where we started the half. Lead was as big as 26 for Louisiana Tech in the first half. Hamilton is too good. Louisiana Tech can be just as aggressive.
Well, Charles Mann has to have some pride defensively. That's just man-on-man defense. Your team's counting on you. You got to keep somebody in front.
And this is starting to look like the first half all over again, with Georgia throwing it away, and Louisiana Tech missing a great opportunity at the rim, and will be Georgia ball knocked out of bounds by the visitors from Ruston.
Well, you see the drive, a little crossover by Hamilton. Mann tries to body him up. 15 feet from the basket. Move your feet. Keep him in front. Make him finish over top.
And back to some pressure from La Tech. Gotta hurry. Parker. Timeout called by Georgia with 1 second left to get it in. Otherwise, it would have been another turnover and a backcourt violation. Mark Fox still searching for answers, but he's running out of time.
The NCAA Division I Wrestling Championship Finals tonight at 8 on ESPN. Some don't know that Jaguar is one of the fastest growing luxury automotive brands. But they certainly do. The XF from Jaguar. Oh, it's good to be bad.
Visit your local Jaguar retailer during the Mark Your Territory Spring Sales event.
Be one with it, and it will be one with you. Be one with your tires, and the road will be one with you. Hankook Tires.
You've had our world-famous wings. Now come watch the madness with our new Buffalo Chicken Dip. Zesty, cheesy, dunkable. It's the ultimate game day food. Score some deals at Hooters.com/hookie.
At Farmers, we make you smarter about your insurance because what you don't know can hurt you. What if you didn't know that home insurance can keep your stuff covered even when it's not at home? Or that collisions with wildlife on the road may not be covered? And what if you didn't know you could be liable for any accidents on your property? The more you know, the better you can plan for what's ahead. Talk to Farmers and get smarter about your insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
How could a luminous protein in jellyfish impact life expectancy in the U.S., real estate in Hong Kong, and the optics industry in Germany? At T. Rowe Price, we understand the connections of a complex global economy. It's just one reason over 75% of our mutual funds beat their 10-year Lipper average. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. Request a prospectus or summary prospectus with investment information, risks, fees, and expenses to read and consider carefully before investing.
La Tech up 50-29 early in the second half. Mark Fox not happy with his team. I know that look, Dave. I've given it before.
To me.
Extremely upset with his team. It's a look of bewilderment because they're not doing anything that allowed them to be the second-place team in the Southeastern Conference this year. They're on their heels. They're not playing aggressive. They're not doing the things that got them in this position. Very frustrating as a coach.
I think on their heels is a perfect way to describe it. And you see those little yellow lines? You see how Louisiana Tech has 4 of them? Georgia's out of timeouts with 17 minutes left in the game. That means they'll only have the media timeouts as Morris on the drive. And that's no good. And Louisiana Tech comes away with it. And that stat right there. More turnovers than made baskets for the Georgia Bulldogs against Louisiana Tech's Bulldogs. Anderson tripped up. And I think Morris may have had his ankle tweaked a little bit too.
And the part that's frustrating if you're Mark Fox, Dave, is that some of them are tremendous defense and pressure by La Tech, but on a few, Georgia's just played passive and sailed the basketball out of bounds.
And Morris hobbling around a little bit, and no sign of a substitute yet from the Georgia bench. And now, as soon as I say that, Forte comes off. Yeah, he's going to have to step out of the game. Hopefully he'll be able to return. Brandon Morris, a sophomore from Laconia. This Georgia team starts 3 sophomores. The only senior is Dante Williams.
Mark Fox's team is a post-score away next year from being a real dangerous basketball team.
Now, Jurisic is a big body, but he's not a true post big man. He's more of a European-style big man.
He's a Euro big. He has to shoot the 3 and make passes.
Smith missing the 3. We'll see him hoisted up that often. He is a pass and steal specialist, one of the best in the nation. Man on the drive. Don't know what happened to that ball. It's going to be knocked out off of Georgia. I don't know if man just flat lost it or what.
That one was wide left, like they might call this ball over there for the football stadium. Man turns the corner on the ball screen, tries to shoot a little floater and just got caught in between, sailed it out of bounds.
Gaines back into the game for Georgia. McNeil into the game now. You see him with the ball, the 3-point dead-eye specialist for La Tech. Underneath, knocked away, back to Louisiana Tech. Anderson tried to go for the big finish. He'll go to the line instead. Marcus Thornton questioning that call. And he wisely just said one word and walked away.
You have to love Chris Anderson. He's a junkyard dog. Look at this guy. He's only 6'6", trying to dunk on guys. Had no chance to dunk it. But the mindset and the mentality of this guy, toughness, aggressiveness, I don't back down from anybody. I bring it to you. And he really sets the tone that way for this La Tech team.
11 so far for Anderson. And now it doesn't. And Louisiana Tech has built up their lead 3 from the 19 over at halftime. Forte will hand it off to Frazier, who will run things as Mann steps out of the game. We haven't seen a lot of Darren of Mann and Gaines in the game at the same time for Georgia.
Well, quite honestly, neither one of them are playing very well. I think Mark Fox is looking for some combination that can help his team make a run.
And I guess as a coach, you can't be worried right now about hurting anybody's feelings down in the 20s.
They're trying to survive. It's March.
Oh, Anderson, that's a great pass. Blocked. Rejected by Thornton.
These are the ones you got to turn into baskets off a good defensive play.
Frazier. Hands off. Forte. 2 in a row for Cameron Forte off the bench. He's got 6.
You know, Frazier has actually played much better than the all-conference Charles Mann. He's forced a little tempo, pushed it in transition for Georgia a little bit.
McNeil, always very, very dangerous in 3. Bumping with Frazier. Had it knocked away. And it's in the hands of Georgia, and Frazier leads the break. That's a really long 3. Louisiana Tech.
J.J. Frazier has been a difference maker the last 2 trips. Pushing the basketball in transition off the hesitation. The drop off to Forte at the rim. And then, hey, you know what? I can shoot this thing from deep, coach. Let's get back in this thing. I shot that one just outside of Atlanta, I think.
That was clearly on 316 East. Well, ESPN's coverage of the NIT, like you're watching right here, continuing tomorrow with more second-round action at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. Illinois and Clemson in a battle of 2 and 3 seeds. And at 3 o'clock on ESPN2, St. Mary's and Minnesota. NIT second round continues Sunday. Both games live on Watch ESPN. And I will say, and I've said it a couple of times, but it's worth mentioning again, kudos to who made it into the game today. This crowd here at Stegman has been fantastic.
You know, Dave, I was in here 6 times as a visiting coach, both at Western Kentucky and South Carolina. This is as an energetic crowd as I've seen in this building.
Let's see how Louisiana Tech responds to one of Georgia's best stretches of the game. They go to Anderson. He gets aggressive, and he'll go to the line. Chris Anderson has just been amazing today.
Chris Anderson makes a way where there is no way. Just drops his shoulder and big boys people to the basket.
Well, step aside with Louisiana Tech heading to the line, trying to move on in the NIT.
Some don't know that Jaguar is one of the fastest growing luxury automotive brands. But they certainly do. The XF from Jaguar. Oh, it's good to be bad.
Visit your local Jaguar retailer during the Mark Your Territory Spring Sales event.
Europe has big buildings like ours, only famous, and older, and gorgeous, and not like ours at all. Go and smell the roses.
Yeah, it's a big mess, but don't worry, cleanup's already underway.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The disaster recovery team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
You can change your tomorrow if you do something today. And there's never been a better time. Because this year, DeVry University has $45 million in need and merit-based scholarships and grants available to those who qualify. And this degree can make a difference. In 2012, 90% of DeVry University grads actively seeking employment had careers in their field within 6 months. Now is your time. Apply by May 5th. Visit devry.edu.
In my world, Wall isn't a street.
Return on investment isn't the only return I'm looking forward to.
For some, every dollar is earned with sweat, sacrifice, courage. Which is why USAA is honored to help our members with everything from investing for retirement to saving for college. Our commitment to current and former military members and their families is without equal. Start investing with as little as $50.
Young man, we'll see if you're going to be happy by the end of this game or not. We're either in the middle of an epic comeback by Georgia or just a bump in the road for Louisiana Tech. We said top 8 in the SEC. Georgia right there with Kentucky. Obviously, nobody was going to touch the Gators this year, but all of these teams in the postseason, Darren, so far, not an SEC team has lost in the postseason.
Well, they've been very good to this point. Georgia's struggling in this particular game, but that's the second most SEC wins in school history. Mark Fox doing a good job with this program, continuing to move them forward. And it may only tell you just how strong this La Tech team is and Conference USA when you talk about Tulsa and La Tech and Southern Miss at the top of it, probably all worthy of being in the NCAA tournament in terms of being able to compete and win games.
Louisiana Tech, the regular season champions in Conference USA. They lost in the championship game a week ago to Tulsa. Anderson settling things down. He's got 13 points. You look at the starters for Louisiana Tech. Hamilton's a sophomore, Kaiser's a junior, Kenneth Smith a junior. They do lose Johnson and Anderson, Jaron Johnson and Anderson, the seniors, but still, nice base to work with for next year. Underneath, no good that time. Missed by Kaiser, rebound Georgia. Nemi Jurisic into the game now for the Bulldogs. I mentioned he is an excellent three-point shooter, number 42 in white. Frazier.
Well, one of the challenges if you're Georgia offensively and making a comeback is the teams that have had success against La Tech are the ones that have been able to spread it and drive that aggressive pressure, force them to play aggressive and keep the ball in front. Not really Georgia's MO from the half court.
That was a smart play by Kaiser to tap the rebound to a teammate when he knew he couldn't get his hands on it. Little contact there. Anderson, three ball. It's been a while since Louisiana Tech has made a three. They were 0 for 2 in this half and 0 for their last 6, but that ends that run and gets some applause from Michael White. And all of a sudden, the Bulldogs are up over the Bulldogs by 20. Forte. A pretty footwork. Wow, that was good.
Good aggressive take to the basket by Forte.
Playing at full speed is Cordarius Johnson. Open for three. They'll take them from Louisiana Tech. That one clearly short. And Ian fighting for the ball. It's out of bounds off of Chris Anderson, but the fact that Anderson was once again chasing down the ball speaks volumes.
The most important thing in a matchup with Anderson is you see him in this play, just an aggressive physical drive, picks it up, and then has the nice kick out to the spotted up Johnson. But on the scouting report, the most important thing about Anderson is not does he drive left, right, shoot, or not shoot, but you've got to match his energy and toughness. You got to play harder than that guy does, and that's a big task.
He picked up his third foul on that play, so now let's see how the Bulldogs do without that energy and intensity that Chris Anderson brings. And he is one of those players leaving the program as senior. Trap here, and Georgia breaks it easily. His man back into the game. But again, Frazier stays in, so the man-Gaines partnership broken up yet again. Jurisic fake the three twice. Forte lost it, got it back. Tough shot. Kaiser just sends that one back, and it's kept in play, but Jurisic intercepts and gets the free bucket. 5 for Nemi Jurisic.
reasons this crowd is so good is you got to be a Bulldog faithful to be in the arena at 11 a.m. Dave.
Well, we're into the afternoon now. 11 a.m. start time, East Coast. Hamilton in trouble. No problem. No problem at all for the sophomore from Chipley, Florida.
Well, just took it as far as he could get it in the paint against the smaller Frazier and switched to his offhand for the nice right-handed finish.
And Frazier now back to man. Man wants to get rid of it. Every time Georgia gets to about 16, it seems to be as close as Louisiana Tech lets them in. And that's a long way away. Man, tough shot. Look at Forte playing. Frazier. Why not? Now it's down to 15. 7 for Frazier, drilling 2 huge threes in this half.
Forte and Frazier have been difference makers for Georgia. Quite honestly, they're the only 2 guys that stand out and show the kind of fight Mark Fox would like to see.
And there's almost a steal. Back to McNeil. He'll fire the 3. Thornton rebound. Georgia on the run. Man leading the way. The drive. The dish. No good. Forte with the offensive rebound. We have a whistle. We have a whistle. No basket. The basket does not count. Foul before the shot. We'll step aside. 2 fouls against McNeil, and this is a suddenly energized building and energized Georgia team, but they still have 15 points to overcome.
How did we do it last time?
I don't know, I forget.
Hello, neighbours.
Hey, Scott, perfect timing.
Feeding your lawn need not be so difficult. Get a load of this, bad boy.
Sweet.
This snap spreader system from Scott's makes caring for your lawn snap, cracking simple, guaranteed. Just take the handy no-mess bag, then snap, lock, and go. It's a new day for lawn care. Feeding's never been so easy. To see a demo of the snap spreader, go to scotts.com. Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Hello. How are you? Look at that guy. What's he got that we don't have?
He's sort of good looking.
I guess.
Could be the accent.
Great tan.
I got some color this weekend.
You think it's the dimples?
I just think he tries too hard.
It's embarrassing. What's he have that we don't have?
I don't know.
Pay my bill.
Your account is already paid in full.
Oh, yeah, in that case, back to vacation mode. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and
Voice-enabled bill pay. Just a tap away on the Geico app.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yep, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that some owls aren't that wise?
Don't forget I'm having brunch with Megan tomorrow.
Who?
Seriously, you've met her like 3 times.
Who? Geico.
Out here, there are no cheat codes, no avatars, no magic stars. This does not require an operating system or a username or password. And there will not be better versions of these games coming out next year. There's nothing like the good of sport. This spring, shop the brands you love, plus thousands of items on sale now. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
Georgia making a run at Louisiana Tech, has the lead down to 15. Dave, they've done it with effort and energy plays, and it's been some off-the-bench guys. Forte with a nice little up and under at the basket. J.J. Frazier with the cold-blooded 3 from deep. And then Forte again, keeping it alive around the basket. And J.J. says, give me the rock, coach. I'm not scared to take a big one.
Well, Forte and Frazier have combined there for 15 points. Coming off the bench from Mark Fox. Forte 4 out of 5 from the floor, mostly on the inside, and Frazier with those 2 threes has made 2 out of 3 from 3 and 2 out of 5 from the field. So now, what's the approach if you're Mark Fox? You obviously now have things going the way you hoped to about an hour and 15 minutes ago.
Well, you got to keep chipping away at the lead by getting stops on the defensive end, limiting to 1. And offensively, this is going to sound crazy, Dave. Just make sure you get a shot. They're back in this thing because they're not turning the ball over as much. Get a good shot, get on the offensive glass.
Tapped out of bounds by Appleby. It belonged to Georgia with 21 to shoot, and your point is well taken. Backed up by the numbers. 13 first-half turnovers by Georgia, and I think 9 of those were in the first 10 minutes, and only 2 in this half. And we're coming up to halfway through half number 2.
And we saw those highlights coming out of the break. 2 of those baskets were off offensive rebounds.
Third turnover. That's the turnover announcer jinx, like the free throw announcer jinx.
You know, at some point, Dave, taking care of the basketball is a pride issue, just like defense. I'm not going to turn the ball over. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to make good decisions. They need to get a little more of that from man. I'd rather see Frazier in than man right now.
Well, 2 big problems right away when you're trying to make a comeback. Giving up the ball and then giving up a second shot. And Smith, one of the top assist point guards in the nation. Players, period, in the nation. Second in the country in assists overall. Johnson looking for a cutter. Now triple teamed. Temporarily, McNeil finds the open player. It's Appleby for 3, and it's short, and a rebound a man.
Good defensive possession by Georgia. They stayed with McNeil for somebody else to shoot the 3.
Good pass. Easy bucket that time for Georgia. 6 points for Thornton. They have cut the 26-point lead to half.
They've got to find a way before they get to the 5-minute mark to get it down in the single digits where it's a 2 or 3 possession game.
Foul on Georgia.
Nice dish, and Thornton, he missed one earlier in the half. This time, he finishes the nice drop-off from Forte.
And that could have been an and one opportunity, too. A little bit of contact there. Johnson checks out. Appleby checks out. And back into the game with the 3 fouls is Chris Anderson for Louisiana Tech. They do need him on the floor. That's pretty obvious.
Well, Michael White's got to get his toughness back in there.
Oh, after the inbounds. And there he is. There he is, Chris Anderson, with 15 points.
I'm not sure Chris Anderson is a better player than anybody Georgia has, but he's playing harder than any of the bigs from Georgia right now.
Gaines on the bounce pass. Morris on the drive. Oh, sent back by Kaiser. Right to Mark Fox with 23. I think my guess is 5 blocks for Kaiser.
Anderson on the out-of-bounds play, slips through. That's Kenny Gaines, a sophomore, plenty big and athletic enough to keep him off the glass. Anderson just big-boyed him for the lay-in.
Man, he'll drive, try to draw some contact. Kaiser lays it in.
You know, Charles Mann shaking his head like he thought he got fouled. Play the game, son. Your team is down. Buckle up. Play with some toughness right now.
Hamilton. Smith, McNeil, Rainbow, not hitting from 3. Louisiana Tech like they did, and a chance for Georgia to maybe cut it to 10. Offensive foul on man. And that will be his 3rd.
Well, this is a good call. Nowhere to go. Man clearly drops his shoulder, extends it a little bit. A turnover is a turnover, Dave. It doesn't matter how it comes. Man's got to be better than that in this situation.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, an offensive foul is considered a turnover. McNeil thought about the 3, but he's not hot right now, so he gave it up.
Georgia has been better with J.J. Frazier in at the point.
Anderson 3 ball. That's way off, and Georgia with man getting the rebound. Fans went nuts thinking there should have been a travel. No whistle there either. Thornton, stutter step on the drive. Aggressive going after it, and a foul with 7:34 remaining. Getting intense in here. Georgia does not have a timeout. They haven't had one since the 17-minute mark of this half.
It's Fridays with 3 great reasons you should go out right now. 3 JD choices on our Pick 2 for 10 menu. Jack Daniel's chicken and shrimp skewers, our classic Jack Daniel's burger, or a half rack of JD ribs. Your choice with an appetizer, just $10. You, your friends, Jack. Hey, what are you waiting for? It's just $10 at Fridays.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
When you switch to Sprint's new family plan, friends are like family, so who's going to be in yours?
Let's get a sound guy and some roadies.
But the more people you add, the lower the rate.
How about Sketchy Jeff? He gets billed separately, right?
Get up to 10 separate bills, and everyone gets unlimited talk, text, and 1 gig of data for as low as $25 a month each.
Cool. One more. You need more beard. That'll do.
And for a limited time, when you switch to Sprint and join a family, you get $100 back.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get tense. When you get tense, you can't sleep. When you can't sleep, you need to sleep. When you need to sleep, you get stranded. When you get stranded, you have to survive. When you have to survive, you eat wild berries. And when you eat wild berries, you chase imaginary butterflies into something highly illegal. Don't chase imaginary butterflies into something highly illegal. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Responsible, you were with us earlier. You stepped aside for a second and wondered how Georgia got back into this game. Part of the problem is Louisiana Tech's shooting. Part of their problem has been poor, but not on the backs of these three players. Chris Anderson with 15 and 7, Cordarius Johnson with 15 and 3, and Alex Hamilton the third. But there's some bad news for Louisiana Tech. We found out during the break that foul is on Chris Anderson that gives him 4.
Huge blow for La Tech. He's been the best player on the floor. It's not even close. It set the tone for this relentless effort that La Tech has shown today.
But again, a big problem for Louisiana Tech has been their shooting. You mentioned how off it's been in the half. 1 of 8 from 3 after going 7 of their first 8 in this game.
Well, it was a combination of the turnovers by Georgia that led to easy baskets and the hot shooting that allowed La Tech to get the big lead. Georgia's taking care of the ball better in the second half. La Tech hasn't shot it as well from 3. Georgia's cut into the lead.
And they cut it down to 11. Remember, it was 36 to 13.
Need to get it to a 3-possession game in the 8 range, 7 or 8 range before the 4-minute median.
Obviously, 36-13 is 23. That's where we were at one point in this game. It's an 11-4 run.
Georgia guarding inside the 3-point line, but they know where McNeil is on the perimeter.
There he is now, and it would be tripping foul. It'll be against Williams.
Not a guy that you want to foul in terms of he's not a playmaker.
Well, tomorrow you can catch Georgia against St. Joseph's at 5:30 Eastern on ESPN and watch ESPN as the first round of the women's NCAA tournament continues. Find information on every championship at NCAA.com, the official online home for all 89 NCAA championships. Front end of the 1-on-1 is missed. Seven minutes remaining in this NIT second round game. The winner will play either Florida State or Georgetown. And it's 10. Morris on the putback.
Morris has been unstoppable getting in the paint, driving with that strong left hand from the right wing.
Smith. For Alex Hamilton.
That's called just going and getting a bucket. Hamilton with the drive, the body control, and the finish with his weak hand. He's a lefty.
3 ball. It's an 8-point deficit.
Now we've got a ball game. If you're Georgia, you can just play your game. 3-possession game.
Timeout, Louisiana Tech. Largest lead was 7:27 in the first half, was 26 points. Georgia has never led in this game. All right, so let's go into the Louisiana Tech huddle here after this and talk about what Michael White may be saying.
Well, Georgia's had success, like you see on this drive, attacking La Tech in the half court and finishing on the offensive glass. And if you're Michael White, you want to talk to your team about staying aggressive. That's what got them the big lead, right? They backed off of that a little bit. They haven't got as many easy baskets off their defense. They've gotten a little bit passive. They've got to stay aggressive on the defensive end and limit Georgia to one shot. That's where Georgia's been able to get back in this game. They've got several putbacks.
Closest we've been since it was 8-0 Louisiana Tech. They started the game on a 16-4 run and looked like they were going to run and hide. Obviously, that's changing dramatically in front of us all here with under 6 minutes to go.
I can tell you one thing about this La Tech team. Michael White's squad is not going anywhere. They're not going to be scared. They're not going to be passive. They're going to play to win this basketball game. Georgia's going to have to make plays.
McNeil came out of the timeout and faced the Georgia fans behind us, and he was clapping and smiling at them.
One of the biggest keys for Georgia, not just getting a forced miss, but rebound the basketball. No second shot for La Tech.
10 to shoot. Hamilton did this last time on the drive. Now a three that's off. Rebound. Man sailed into the traffic.
That man's a terrific rebounder at his size from the point position.
Georgia made a comeback in their first round NIT game against Vermont, but nothing like this. Gaines looking for some help, finds man. And being guarded by Smith. He had a chance at a pass and bounced it off the foot of Gaines. For a moment, I think it was Williams that might have flashed open, so a turnover by Georgia with 5:09 to go. And a different Mark Fox personality now than we've seen most of the day. Well, maybe not there. That's the look we've seen most of the day.
Well, one of the things if you're a coach, not only do you want to win and survive and advance in tournament action, but you want to go in the offseason though and you didn't play anywhere near capable where you are. Bad taste in the mouth when those football teams don't play well in the bowl game at the end of the year.
Under 5. Michael White calling for some motion from his players, and he's getting it. Smith gets rid of it, 6 to shoot. Hamilton to the cutting Kaiser. Then he traveled, I'm pretty sure, or lost it out of bounds. Either way, it's a turnover by Louisiana Tech.
Part of what we're seeing right here, Dave, is La Tech is most comfortable when they're playing fast, when they're out in transition offensively, when they're creating off of their defense. They have not been able to do that the last several trips.
This isn't the Louisiana Tech Iona game. This is more of the Georgia-Vermont style now. Thornton went up for the big dunk and would have lifted the roof off the Stegman, but he was fouled instead, and probably a good thing for Louisiana Tech that Thornton be going to the line to earn his points. McNeil hit with his 3rd foul.
If you're attacking a press to score, the best way to beat it is to stretch the defense and go long, and then attack off that long pass. Thornton did it, and he's getting to the line because of it.
And as Darren Horn called him, the best player on the floor today, without question, is coming back into the game. Chris Anderson right there with 4 fouls. Stepped aside. Louisiana Tech led by 13. You can see now what's happened.
But it's a good move by Michael White. You don't get to play tomorrow. You've got to win to survive and advance. Get your best out on the floor. If he fouls out, you deal with it then. Get your best on the floor down the stretch.
And it's down to 7. Kaiser. And Thornton knew he missed it. He went after the rebound as quickly as he could.
Somebody needs to make sure they face guard Chris Anderson and do not let him get an offensive rebound. Face block him out.
And Morris has got the responsibility. Now they switch him off as Georgia sits back a little bit defensively. McNeil, booed every time he touches the ball. Hamilton, no shot, no shot. That does not count. Michael White thought it did. He went about 10 feet in the air. But it doesn't count. The foul will be on Georgia. That's 3 on Morris, and we got us a game in the 2nd round.
It's chaos out there, but the M-Class sees in your blind spot. Pulls you back into your lane. Even brakes. All by itself. It's almost like it couldn't crash, even if it tried. The 2014 M-Class. See your authorized dealer for exceptional offers through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services.
Pump that cherry lip through the doggy door. Oh, it's Pittsville, brah. It's never too late to learn a foreign language. Go and smell the roses.
Pizza Hut already delivers great pizzas, and now they're delivering award-winning wing joint quality wings here at our Wing Street kitchen. They're always kitchen-fried, hand-tossed, and 8 signature sauces, and then they deliver.
Get 8 bone-out wings for $5 or $1 more for bone-in. Wing Street from Pizza Hut.
Scottrade knows our clients trade and invest their own way.
With Scottrade Smart Text, I can quickly understand my charts and spend more time trading. Their quick trade bar lets my account follow me online, so I can react in real time. Plus, my local Scottrade office is there to help. Because they know I don't trade like everybody. I trade like me. I'm with Scottrade.
Ranked highest in investor satisfaction with self-directed services by J.D. Power and Associates.
Začala. Ja potrašu ti piva na milké kusočky a zatem posypiu ich na большую čašu s мороженым.
I have no idea what you're saying, but count me in.
Peanut M&M for everyone.
Wait, what?
A festive crowd inside Stegman, even bringing in the football tradition of the fourth quarter gestures to the second half and the 4-minute mark. We have 3:57 remaining, and Louisiana Tech had, Darren, a 26-point lead. It's down to 7.
Georgia's come back, beating La Tech at their own game. Just sheer effort and energy. The offensive rebound kick out for 3, driving it hard to the rim. Another putback by Brandon Morris. And being aggressive, attacking this pressure. Now the pull-up 3 by Kenny Gaines. Found themselves back in this thing. 3-possession game inside 4. That's what we said they needed to do. They've done it. Now they got to make plays down the stretch.
So Mark Fox either trying to catch his breath or more likely just checking the stat sheet. And you see Anderson with 4 fouls at the 6:30 mark. He rested for a little while, came back, and Georgia took full advantage of Chris Anderson being out of the game. 15 points and 7 rebounds. At the line, Hamilton. 72% free throw shooter, a sophomore. No problem with the front end of the 1-and-1. He's got 16. Louisiana Tech, a rarity in the college game, Darren, having 4 players, the average in double figures for points.
Very balanced basketball team.
And a very good Conference USA regular season champions. Lost the title game to Danny Manning's Tulsa squad, and a foul. Almost a turnover. But a foul beyond Hamilton. We have him for 3. Georgia making a big comeback to advance to this game against Vermont. The winner, as you see, plays either the Hoyas or the Seminoles in the next round. Mann with 7 points, but 7 turnovers. A tough game for a very good player.
Hamilton came up for the steal when Mann turned his back. Thought he had it clean.
That'll make your free throws to catch up. In March, it's the most important free throw month of the year. Georgia was 24-26 in their first round game. Mann, about a 70% free throw shooter. McNeil. 10 to shoot. Got it in the hands of the right guy, though. Speedy Smith. 5 to shoot. Hamilton.